Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. In the previous video, we returned to the Forsaken Fortress after a very long time away, and we beat two bosses. We beat a mini-boss known as Phantom Ganon, and we beat a real boss known as... oh lord. I was trying to get up quickly. We beat a real boss known as the Helmarock King. We ended the last video right after we defeated the Helmarock King. We were okay, you know what? I'm just gonna run it. We beat the Helmarock King, and we were going to go and confront Ganon. And now we are here at the bottom of the tower. If you save the game after beating the Helmarock King, this is where you spawn. Thankfully, it appears that the inside of the tower is back to working condition, so we won't have to swing repeatedly using the grappling hook. It's also not the easiest tower to climb if you try to item slide. Apparently. Because boy have I tried. Today's episode is probably going to be really big on story elements, just a fair warning. If you guys are into that kind of stuff, you are going to like today's video because we're going to make some huge story progress. Assuming I can get to the top of the tower without falling off for a third time. Looks like third time was indeed the charm. Okay, let's go up here, and then we can use the hammer to just jump. And there's the ramp. Alright, so previously this access hatch was closed because we had to fight the boss up here. But we defeated the boss, so we were able to walk right in. Make sure we have our Master Sword ready, because through this doorway is a very evil enemy. It is Ganon himself behind this door. The one responsible for kidnapping Errol and all the other girls of the Great Sea. There's a lot of them. Surprisingly, more than just one. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been a while, boy. You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle up your way all the way up here. I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Ganondorf, and I am the master of the Forsaken Fortress. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by chance notice how all the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child, while that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time, it has long played another role. You see, it is sort of a key, a most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. By withdrawing that blade, you have broken that seal.
Get him, Link! Get him! Did we get him? No. It doesn't look like we got him. Oh, we got backhanded.
You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below, and tell that to pathetic fools who made the blade. Its power is gone, and its edges are dull.
Tetra? Oh! A kick to the stomach, or upper chest. Link, get up! Oh! Yikes. Stop! Let me go!
You pathetic little sea rat. Huh? My Triforce of Power is resonating. Ha! At long last, I have found you, Princess Zelda.
What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda?
Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce?
What? What? The Rito have come to save us! Go, Rito, go! And the great Lord Valoo has come to pay back his debt. We saved his tail, and by golly is he saving ours. A huge breath of fire into the Forsaken Fortress's main tower. We'll provide Link, Tetra, Komali, and the Postman the opportunity necessary to flee the scene. Holy buckets, ladies and gentlemen. That was a crazy scene. Oh, by the way, hope you guys have your reading glasses, because we're about to see the very last instance of the language of the gods from Valoo. It's all right, Link. She has merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now.
Lord Valoo, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful.
Read what Valoo says.
I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp.
Valoo, thank you, good sir. Go return to your home. We will catch you, later. We will see you sitting atop Dragon Roost some other time. Fly safe. Also, Postman and Komali, big props. Komali got his wings. Cool.
Link, I'll explain things later. Now we must return to the world beneath the Great Sea.
We get pulled in automatically. You'll notice Tetra is in the boat, and we will not be able to sail around freely with Tetra. That would break the game. So we get put right in to the world below. Hi. Oh, ow. Link, you're alright? What is this place? Hey, and Ganondorf, what happened to him? What?
Link, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword.
Who is using that stone? Just who are you? Link and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. How dare you use what's not yours?
Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Link to see me at once.
Well, don't you sound important. Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Link, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is greatly important if you are taking pictures for the Nintendo gallery. You need to take a picture of Tetra, and you need to do it right here. You have to take a picture of Tetra by running away from her, pulling out the camera, and then taking the snapshots. If you're doing the Nintendo gallery, figured I would announce that. The King of Red Lions has brought us down here, and there's someone we need to meet. King, you have anything to say? No? Okay. We have someone to meet in the room where we pulled out the Master Sword. Now, you heard Ganon explain something about the Master Sword, and I'm going to briefly touch on it later in the video, but basically, I lied to you. The Master Sword did not receive a redesign. It's actually broken. Sorry. Here we are in the throne room, with a character we have not met yet. Are you him? Are you the one who is speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me!
That stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it.
You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the land of the great hero, the place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king, Daphnes Nohannes Hyrule. Link, do you not recognize my voice?
Guys, you recognize his voice?
Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the King of Red Lions.
This is why we were unable to speak to the King of Red Lions when we were coming in here. The King of Red Lions has sort of like two forms. An inanimate form, which it's in right now, and a form when it can talk and do all sorts of things, when the king is controlling it. Think of it like Toy Story, how Woody can lay flat like a toy and also walk around and move and whatnot. Think of it like that.
There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil deeds. His power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself, and with so, a torrential downpour of heavens came of rains. I messed that line up so badly, I'm sorry. Our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet not all was lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for destruction of the land. So before sealing the kingdom, the gods chose who would build a new country and command them to take refugees on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganon was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. The necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed the stone to you and instructed you to treasure it and guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live.
Combining the two shards will cause something crazy to happen. It's the introduction to A Link to the Past! If you've never played A Link to the Past, it's probably one of the best Zelda games of all time. But that's not important right now, because we're seeing the king's power in motion. Tetra is no longer Tetra. She's Princess Zelda. Well, she's always been Princess Zelda, but now she's, like, really grown into the role. And her voice is also going to change because she's not like a snooty pirate anymore. My fate.
You're the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda.
Zelda? I'm a princess?
You're confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected.
Link! I'm terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra— oh shoot, this is the king!
But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get to the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world above, above the waves. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come with me back to the lands above the water, and return to the power to repel the evil of the Master Sword. Frick, I can't talk. Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join us this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return.
And he's back in the boat.
Link, we must go.
Well, he's not the boat yet, but he will be. Give him a minute. Now he's the boat. Now he's not the boat. Hold on. Okay. And now he's the boat. Link. I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. Nah, don't worry about it. One of Link's goofiest moments. Link, be careful. And with that, we no longer have use of the Master Sword's chamber, and so we'll seal off behind us in order to protect Zelda. Holy buckets! What story progress! So, yeah, there's a lot to unpack in that scene. Mainly, if you were not following, Tetra is Zelda, and now we need to recharge the Master Sword in order to defeat Ganon. We are no longer on a mission to save our sister. we were on a mission to save the entire gosh darn world. Also, there was a lot of great music in that scene, including homages to A Link to the Past and the Ocarina of Time, two of the best Zelda games, in my opinion, and in many people's opinions as well. Anyway, you'll notice the King of Red Lions now is moving again.
Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the power, God's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north, and in the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for these two temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our paths to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. Let's do it! We have officially entered the second half of the game, even though the second half is like shorter than the first half, but we're on the second part of the quest now. We've grown to a much bigger scale. No longer is it just saving our sister, returning her home. We gotta save the whole ocean. Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once, long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. This might be referring to the events of Majora's Mask, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know where Wind Waker is in the timeline. It might be in the Hero Loses, actually. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Look up Hyrule Historia if you want to know the timeline. I'm curious about what the other journey was, though. It might be Majora's Mask. It is said that at that time, the Triforce of Courage is split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know. They lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much about the things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not if you can think of no one, though maybe you would come upon the knowledge by asking around a place where many people gather. He is referring to Windfall Island, but that's something we can take care of way later in the game. We have 2 immediate tasks, which is to visit these 2 spots on our map, Gale Isle and all the way down here at Headstone Isle. Those are where the 2 sages will be hidden. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge amount of stuff to take care of now, and we're going to begin it in the next episode. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys find my videos around, and I'll catch you guys all back here next time for the next episode of my Let's Play series. Until then, as always, take care.